Welcome to CodeSoap EdTech.
Today we'll be looking at classification algorithms in Weka. Classification algorithms are essentially used to classify data into different classes based on the features. Okay, there are different types of classification algorithms: see logistic regression, naive Bayes, decision tree, etc. We'll see them one by one, how to do the implementation in Weka. So we have our data files as usual, and we are going to open, say I'm going to open this ionosphere dataset. So the dataset has now loaded in Weka. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to apply classification algorithms, I'm going to go to the classify tab. Once I'm going to click on classify tab, this is the area where you can choose your algorithms. So we'll begin with logistic regression. To apply logistic regression, going to click on choose, click on functions, click on logistic. Once logistic is chosen, you can double click on this. If any changes are specified, you can make the changes over here, and you can just click on start. Here the result of classification algorithm can be seen over here. Next is naive Bayes. To apply naive Bayes, we are going to use the same approach. We are going to click on choose, and instead of clicking on functions, we are going to click on Bayes. So here you can see naive Bayes. We're going to click on this, and then same procedure. If any changes have to be made, you can make the changes over here, else you can simply click on start. You'll get the output for naive Bayes algorithm. So you can see the data is classified into various classes. Next, decision trees. So for decision trees, we are going to click on choose. You can see something called as trees over here. Click on trees, and then you have to choose on rep tree for decision trees. Whenever you hover over an algorithm, you can see the description of the algorithm. So I'm going to choose rep tree, and I'm going to click on start. And before that, if you want to make any changes, same procedure, you have to double click on this, and you can modify the data over here. Okay, and then I'm going to click on start, and you can see the classification based on decision tree. One more interesting thing you can do over here is hover over this, you can right click on this, and you can click on visualize tree. You will be able to see the decision tree in formation. Okay. Next we have our KNN or K nearest neighbor algorithm. To implement K nearest neighbor, I'm going to click on choose over here, and for K nearest neighbor I'm going to click on lazy over here, and under lazy you can see IBK. This is for K nearest neighbor. Choose IBK, and you can see this. So once I hover over IBK, you can see it is K nearest neighbor classifier, and you can see its description. So click on this, and then you can straight away click on start. However, in K nearest neighbor involves using Euclidean distance. So where do you see whether we are choosing the right distance type? So you have to double click on this, and here you can see nearest neighbor search algorithm. Here in linear NN search, you can see Euclidean distance. If you double click on this, you can see other distance measures too, Manhattan or filtered distance. Right, we're using Euclidean distance over here, so you can have Euclidean distance. You can click on OK, and then this is fine, and then you can click on start. So we have the output for k-nearest neighbor classification. Then we have another type, that is SVM or support vector machine classification. So to apply that, I'm going to use the common procedure. Click on choose over here, and for SVM again we are going to go on functions. Okay, and then you can see SMO over here. Right, SMO is the algorithm we're using for SVM classification. If you hover over it, you can see the description. It is SVM classifier design. Right, so you can just click on it and then click on start. So you got your output for SVM classification. That's it.